Hey guys, so I am doing some manual labor, as you can tell, creating lots of space in my storage unit. Basically, I was supposed to get a shipment today of 4 Gaylords, but my source had a problem with his truck, so was not able to deliver today. I'll be getting it next week, which is not a big deal. Just gives me more time to prepare my space. I dumped a lot of books in the empty Gaylord that I'm going to have recycled. And now I have boxed up almost all the extra books I have, and I'm going to pile them up here in the corner. So that I create a lot more space in my unit here. So basically, I am sliding over the smaller table next to this one that's full of DVDs, but I'm going to stack boxes in the corner. Over here I have a bunch, and over here I have a couple more of books. Hey Barb, how you doing? Whoops. Have I had an issue with people renting DVDs then returning them? No. I mean, I only sell on eBay, but I haven't had that issue. I get the occasional return, but I don't get it very often. Yeah, Barb, been pretty busy. I'm basically just trying to create more space here, so that I can. I got getting rid of a bunch of books that have just been sitting around in the storage unit that are either in bad shape or, you know, not in good condition, or just don't want to keep for trying to sell them. Is CDs is keeping CD booklets worth it if CD is bad? That's a good question. I would say no. I mean, I haven't done anything with CD booklets by themselves. I haven't done anything with CD booklets by themselves. I haven't tried to anyway. I don't know if that's something that people sell on eBay, but I have not done that. So, you know, you can try it out, but I've never never done anything like that before. How has FBA been doing? It's going well. I just don't have a very big inventory. I've got like around 800 or so. Yeah, I've got around 800 or so in my inventory. So that's why I ordered more Gaylords, because I'm trying to focus more on FBA for this beginning of this year. First, you know, 3 to 6 months, I'm going to work hard on my FBA inventory, try to build it back up. Well, FBA and merchant fulfilled. I mean, FBA sales are still great. It's just FBA sales are still great. It's just I don't have a very big inventory. Not just the size, but I haven't been sending in consistently. I just sent one in today, a small one of like 24 items. But a lot of them were pretty higher priced, so gonna sell for over 200 bucks. Yeah, keeps the money rolling in for sure. Oh. So how high should I go? So this is how, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how high I can get these boxes to go before it gets too dangerous. I'm trying to contain them. These are just books. Let's see. Fill this box. So a big part of doing bulk. A lot of people think, you know, bulk books is like, for lack of a better term, sexy or fun or whatever, but it's definitely a lot of work, especially if you're doing it by yourself. If you're hiring people to help you, clearly you don't have to do everything, but you know, if when you're sorting, it's dirty work, you know, a lot of dust and whatnot, and you know, they're heavy. You've got to deal with the weight of the books. You got to move them around and all that. So, you know, it's definitely, it's hard work. It's a little easier to go and just cherry pick out of a thrift store or wherever your source is. Okay. So that's getting pretty high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Let's see how many more I can put. I don't have too many more left. That's pretty high, huh? I have to get a stool to get up there. No. So my storage unit is on the first floor, and there's another floor of units above it. So in the summer, it doesn't get very hot in here. Well, I mean, it gets hot, but it doesn't get as hot as you would think because I'm not taking the direct sunlight on the unit, so it doesn't get too bad. That's not bad. So there we go. All those boxes and crates. I have some loose ones because I don't have another box. Those are going to go down here. So I used to have books all over the floor here and stacked really high up against this side. Tons of them, and a lot of them ended up in here, and then I filled up whoops. And then I filled this Gaylord up, which was like maybe half full. So I spent the last couple of days doing that. And now also I had this all packed with books and boxes of books and under here. And so now it's pretty empty. So these are all the books I have left that I'm hanging on to. Went through them all. Got rid of all the ones that had ripped up spine, messed up spines, you know, tears, major bends, and a lot of highlighting and that type of stuff. And kept the ones that are in great condition and ones that I feel that are worth keeping for the future to potentially put like a bookstore or book sale type of thing. So for now, I'm not going to keep very many as I get more Gaylords. What did you ask me? When are Gaylords arriving? Wednesday of next week I'm getting 4, so I'll have space here. This one's going away, this one, and that one, and then this empty one. And then these pallets and that box behind there. So there's room for 4 here. So they'll go like all the way up to like here. But I'll have all this space in the middle. Sorry for the movement here. And all these DVDs I'm going to be selling on eBay. They're just what was left from when I went through. This Gaylord was full of DVDs like this one is. And so I went through it, sorted it out, threw a bunch of ones away that didn't have the discs and whatnot. I'm going to have to go through that other one. I'm debating about whether I should just try to sell the whole Gaylord of DVDs. You know, throw it up on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, whatever, local apps, and maybe ask 250, 300 for it. Or, you know, if I go through it, I mean, I'll make more than that if I go through it, but I don't know if it's worth it just because eBay is so much slower than Amazon and the lots just take a lot of time. So I'm debating. If anyone lives within, you know, in Southern California or whatever and wants to buy it off me, but you need to have, I have the pallet jack, but I don't have a forklift, and I don't have a truck with a lift gate. So you need a truck with a lift gate at a minimum. But anyway, I have to go pick up my daughter from school. I'm trying to think if I need to bring anything else with me. So I got to go pick her up. Although I guess I can keep talking to you guys. Those are all CDs. They're actually organized alphabetically and by genre. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. See you, Barb. As you can see, it's a nice day now. Yesterday it was pouring rain. Sheets of rain. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. All right. It's a little too high. So I'm gonna go head out, pick up my daughter from school. But yeah, I mean, I kind of made the video because it's kind of ridiculous, right? Watching me put books in boxes and stack them up. But I just wanted to make the video just to kind of show, you know, if you're thinking about getting into bulk books, it's it can be a lot of labor. Really labor intensive. So it's just something to keep in mind, you know, if you're going to do it by yourself, just be prepared to move around a lot of books, deal with a lot of heavy weight. I mean, you don't have to lift up a Gaylord by yourself or anything crazy like that. Hold on, guys. But you do have to move around a lot of books, and you know, you just gotta keep that in mind. I mean, not everybody's up for that type of thing. If you're gonna hire people to help you sort through them, then you know that's gonna be a little easier. But yeah, just keep that in mind. So anyway, that was just kind of the point of the video, was to just what's one of the reasons why I stopped doing books is they're just so heavy and take up so much space, and there's not as much money per Gaylord, although they are cheaper per Gaylord than a CD Gaylord of CDs for me. But you know, I understand if you're just getting into it and you can't sell CDs on Amazon if you're gated, then you know, it's not gonna it's gonna make more sense to get into books. They're plentiful, they're everywhere, they're pretty inexpensive. Whoops. And it makes sense why people will get into books versus, you know, trying to get into CDs or other types of things. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna end the video now. Keep booking, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and you find lots of good